Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Forever Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Freyon, and joined by me are my co-hosts Christian Dyer and Dion Johnson. How we doing, fellas?
Pretty good.
Good, man. We gotta win. Shit, that's what fucking matters.
Exactly, that's exactly what matters. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's preseason, it's still a dub. You know. Beto will be joining us shortly here. He's running behind, but we're gonna go ahead and start our conversation and get right into this game. So. Saturday's game, we won 21-20 with a comeback, actually two comeback winning drives from Trey Lance and a Jake Moody game winner field goal. What did you guys think about the game? How did you feel? Who stood out? Go ahead, Dion. Let's go first.
To be honest with you, I think Ronnie Bell is becoming a star right before our very eyes. What's up, Beto?
What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm over here at Best Buy buying some.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. Hey, be
careful. Good to see you, bud.
You know, people be stealing shit all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Videos that I've seen the people running out of Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and everything you can think of. I'm surprised they ain't ran up in Best Buy.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my wife a new screen and a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So sorry, I realized I told my wife it's 7:30. I'm gonna go outside. She's like, "Get out of here." I'm like, "Okay."
That's funny.
Can you guys hear me? Okay?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly clear, bro. Yeah. You're not on McDonald's Wi-Fi like Brandon was that one time in this grocery store bullshit.
No. My phone Wi-Fi is better than his.
But for me, honestly, it's Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell is becoming a star right before our eyes. I love that kid. I love what he can do. I think it's great what he's doing. Both games he's had over 100 all-purpose yards. This game he had over 100 receiving yards. He continues to impress, man. You know, I mean, he has had a couple of drops, but I mean that comes as growing pains. Name a receiver that hasn't dropped a pass. I'll wait. You can't. Jerry Rice has dropped passes.
Come on now.
Everybody drops a pass. It's preseason. It's not a big deal. The one thing that I will say is, to all the Trey Lance haters, that's a big fuck you, huh? Yeah. Trey Lance doesn't belong in the NFL. His mama dropped him on his head. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, eat a dick. Because he came out and showed you that was just a little situation. Sometimes that happens, man. You know, I keep reminding people, Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, went 4-11 and set the single season interception record for QBs.
Yeah, but he also played like 3 or 4 years at Tennessee. So,
but it doesn't make it. Yeah, but okay, so that's more of an indictment. You had all that time.
Well, yeah, I mean, he needed time to play, but Trey needs that time plus more because he didn't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so if you think about it, that's more of a striking indictment on him because you had the time in college and you still came out and looked like shit. But at the end of the day, did anyone go out there and say Peyton Manning didn't belong in the NFL? Did anyone go out there and say that, when his mama picked him up out of the crib, that he didn't have the quarterback gene? No,
that was bullshit.
But Peyton Manning was like a prodigy, dude. Come on.
But no, don't do that shit. Don't do that because I'm making a serious point because the problem is, and this has been a problem in the NFL for years and years. Black quarterbacks are judged different than white quarterbacks. It will always be that way. When you hear about us as quarterbacks, they always first start with our athleticism. They don't talk about how smart we are. They don't talk about what we've done on the field. They don't talk about the touchdown throws. They always want to talk about the athleticism and how much.
Because you guys are smart.
Yeah, exactly. And how much of a project we are, and we're not sure, and all this other shit. Anthony Richardson just got the job over Gardner fucking Minshew. So that tells you that the Colts are trying to rebuild. Why?
They like him for that.
Yeah, but the Colts are not the roster that the Niners have.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying, I'm just saying, like it kills me that there's still such a sweeping it, and even when Trey did what he did, even when Trey did what he did, there's still people out there still talking shit. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want the kid to do? It just doesn't make any sense. The criticism is unfair, it's unruly, and it doesn't make any sense to anyone. I've seen way too many quarterbacks come out and be hot fucking garbage. And I'm sorry, Dan Orlovsky, you can suck a dick. You don't have no reason to talk shit about another quarterback ever in your life. You spent 12 years bouncing around the league, being somebody's fucking backup. And
I left them inside there somewhere.
Franchise guy.
My keys are in there. Sorry, guys.
But if you're asking me, Ronnie Bell has been the star of preseason. There is not another player on this team that you can name that's done what he's done in such a short span of time. That is my guy. And if they cut Ronnie Bell, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan need to slap themselves because that kid is definitely a star in the making. But I'll kick it over to you, Christian.
I was going to say Bell, but since you said Bell, I say –
Jesus Christ, why is this thing so damn big on – oh, shit.
I'll say Manning.
That thing's fucking huge.
Okay.
He looks pretty good. Great footwork. He's winning battles against freaking starters. Might have found a diamond offensive line, so that's a good sign. So he's been playing really good. I'm trying to think who else. I don't pay enough attention to freaking.
It's not you, bro. I'm listening to Joey K with the bullshit, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was trying to think of who on defense, but saving that touchhown.
Jair Brown.
But that was nice. That was pretty nice
Yes.
tackle to save that touchdown. I liked that.
Yes.
Who was it? It was the two guys getting pressure on the inside were nice. Was it one of them McGill, I think?
T.Y. McGill, yeah.
He looked really good. I liked him
Davidson
in that game.
Davidson, too. He looked pretty good. He got himself a sack.
And then Womack, freaking almost a pick six.
Oh my God.
I
know he was mad at himself because he was gone. He was gone. If he caught that, he's going to the house.
I want to bring that up because just because like even though he didn't catch the ball, do you see how fucking quick he broke?
Oh yes.
When that receiver cut and he seen the ball coming, he cut back too, and dude, that recovery speed he had after he made that cut back and stopped to go and get a chance for that pick six was nice because that receiver had ran a nice route and Womack was able to still read it well and get back. That was very nice play by him.
Very much so. Who is Mac? Who? Daniel, you're going to need to retype that or tell us what the joke is because I'm missing this. I don't know who Mac Grave is. I know who Hargrave is. But I don't think that your spell check could have fucked up the MAC part. So I don't know. And I'm not being mean. I'm just saying I don't know. You got to tell me what you mean by that.
I like the freaking comment. What about Bosa? Yeah, that's about.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm getting a little nervous. I don't like this. The number one reason for me is I can't in my mind figure out why the fuck Barack does this shit. Like I don't understand it. Stop playing with these stars and their money, bro.
It'll be fine.
You ain't gonna pay Bosa chump change, and you're not gonna backload his contract and give him a bunch of incentives. It's not about to happen.
Just give him a big. I would just give him a big signing bonus.
Oh shit! Well, that was a big ass burst of lightning outside. Damn.
They should just give him a nice signing bonus. Or something. I don't know. He's
Bro,
gonna get paid a lot of money.
It's like a fucking pond, bro. And rain is hitting Cali hard.
How's the thunderstorm over there?
Huh?
How's the thunderstorms? Crazy?
Oh, we getting a little bit of thunder. I just had a big strike of lightning out here. But no, my mom has told me in California it's been raining like nobody's fucking business. So first of all, if any reservoirs in California were empty, they are now.
Oh, she's Southern California, right?
Yeah, she's in LA.
Dude, Dodger Stadium is flooded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's insane. Like.
But
make your point. I'm sorry, bro.
Just getting back to Bosa, I think.
Yeah.
We already know he's going to be the highest paid. Everybody knows. So I don't know if it's just they're waiting on certain small things in the
what's his face from
contracts
Chiefs?
or whatnot. I don't know what's taking him so long, but I feel like he should get paid by sometime this week. I thought it'd be today, so I'm surprised it didn't come out today because I would assume they want him. I would assume they want him in camp a little bit.
They'll
Christian,
probably do it by Friday, bro. Friday. Keep that.
Probably
Keep that day in mind.
that gives him 2 weeks.
hey, Christian, do you guys remember when John Lynch said 3 weeks ago, basically to say if he's not signed 3 weeks from now, then you should be worried? Well, it's been 3 weeks.
And I'm worried.
So we should be worried.
I'm worried for two reasons. One,
Whoever worried about Bosa, don't be worried.
I'm just telling you, the number one reason I'm worried is because Parag does this shit way too often. And I'm sorry, and I've said this before, and I apologize to anybody that I might offend, but majority of people that are from India are penny pension people. And I'm sorry, but this shit needs to stop. You need to get another person in there that does these contracts.
Where's Milk Dud when you need him?
Like, I'm sorry, majority of them are. They're penny pension people. Okay?
Well, this is why Jed York is insider trading, because he wants to get money to pay Bosa.
But what kills me, that's the problem. Like, well, you fucking up on your insider trading because you got caught. At least if you're going to play the game, play it right. That's like cheating.
He says it's not true, bro. He says it's false. It's false accusations.
Man, it's always – look, millionaires, it's always fucking false.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, you know how they say it. They're going to do that all the time. But the other reason
they pay somebody to make it go away. They pay somebody to make it go away, and it becomes false, right?
We remember Robert Kraft a couple of years ago getting caught with little kids.
Yep.
You ever seen him recommended by the NFL? No. Oh, you didn't hear about that? Oh, yeah.
Kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I heard that.
Magically, it disappeared. It went away. NFL levied no fines. NFL did nothing to the Patriots, but it went away. Why? Because he got money. When you got money, you can make shit disappear. But the other reason I'm worried about Bosa, honestly, is the fact that soft tissue injuries, they happen when you're not in training camp, and they happen very often. The minute you get back on the field, I don't need him, and I'm not saying Bosa's out of shape, but for some ungodly reason, whenever these players get a new contract, they come in and they have this stupid soft tissue injury that keeps them out for weeks because they haven't been building that football callus. It will always be different when you work out at a gym instead of hitting another human being. Mm-hmm. And it just frustrates me to no end that we got Parag over here bullshitting, playing with this dude's money. Get that man his fucking bread, man. Give him $33 million and shut up about it.
I don't know why it wasn't already done, because it's like you.
And he's white. Imagine if he was black, it'd probably be even longer.
Oh, I mean, I don't even care about that.
He's being facetious, dude.
I know he is. But the soft tissue injury is honestly what really scares me about all of this, because I don't want him coming in and then getting injured. Y'all saw what that starting defensive line did without him and Drake. It did not look good. And the wide line has always been susceptible to what? Runs up the middle. Where are they gashing us? Up the fucking middle. Yep. And that kills me, because we can't afford that shit.
I think he'll get his money. I don't know why it's taking so long, because like this isn't a guy that you like let go and don't pay. He's a guy that retires of a Niner. Like, you know what I mean?
You hope.
You don't just let this. I don't know why they're taking so long, but they always take too long.
Nowadays, it's hard to retire. Nowadays, it's hard to retire with one certain team, unless you're Eric Armstead.
Yeah, I mean that's
you, but
now what Joey's saying right here is a possibility. Could be. You never know. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day,
what is it?
No, he about to get broke off. I don't think Chris Jones ain't getting no damn money. They'd rather move on and find somebody else before they pay that man. Well, Jonathan Taylor is officially on the market.
Yes, he is.
He has been able to request a trade. The shitty part about it is he better find himself a damn good suitor that wants to pay him, because that ain't going to happen.
Minnesota.
If he goes to the Buffalo Bills,
okay. God. Give me a question. I mean, answer this.
It makes sense, because they've had a good run game. They lost Cook.
But they lost Cook on their own because they didn't want to pay him.
I know, but
so why would you?
Taylor's younger. Taylor's younger, though.
No, but
Taylor's
Vikings cannot afford to pay him.
He's better than Dalvin Cook in every way. And if they want to pay Dalvin Cook, they ain't gonna pay him.
They let Cook go because of financial, not because they wanted to.
But that's what I'm saying. So when he suggested Taylor go there, that doesn't make sense because if they let Cook go for that reason, they're not about to pay Jonathan Taylor.
It makes sense. I would say it makes more sense for like Buffalo, even Cincinnati,
or the Cowboys.
No, Buffalo. That's a good one because they never have a run game ever. Every year, that's the one thing they lack. It makes sense to run the ball.
It makes sense to add another weapon for Cincinnati too, because Mixon's good, but he does get hurt sometimes. And to have a 1-2 punch with the two of them, that's
him and Mixon. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
And if Burrow comes back healthy, it's gonna be hard to not pick the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
How about him and CMC?
No. Actually, that'd be a great 1-2 punch.
It would be a beautiful 1-2 punch, but we just ain't got the money for that.
No, I know.
Yeah, but that 1-2 punch.
You could trade Mitchell in a third for him, probably. Or
we got Thunder, we got Lightning, we got everything out here.
Yeah,
right?
He would replace. He can
down in Arizona.
He can do everything Mitchell already does, just a little better and stay healthy.
Joey, I'm gonna need you to get all the way the fuck out of here with that. No.
Oh, that would be nice. I like that.
No, it wouldn't.
What is it? I can't read it.
You know the Ravens are on the schedule. I'm already afraid because Lamar has viable fucking receivers for a change in his life. You put Jonathan Taylor back there? We're gonna fucking get killed. We already can't handle a running quarterback. We already know that.
So what? We lose one game to the Ravens. I don't care. I mean, good for Lamar. He deserves a chance.
I don't need Lamar to get a chance.
Yeah, bro. What happens if we play Lamar in the Super Bowl?
As a football fan, I want to see
you said what?
Just as a football
what
fan,
happens if we play the Ravens in the Super Bowl?
And they added Jonathan Taylor?
Yep, we don't want that.
We're losing. We lose automatic.
Be careful what you wish for, Christian.
And I'm just telling he's just saying Lamar deserves a chance.
No, I know.
I'm telling you right now, if you
as a football fan, that'd be fun.
Tell me this.
Am I?
Rashad Bateman, Odell Beckham Jr., Mark Andrews, Jonathan Taylor, and Lamar Jackson?
That's crazy.
I don't want no parts of that. For what? I can't stop a running quarterback to save my life. You know that. Because Russ looked like Russ on Saturday. Okay?
Yeah, but we didn't have the full team out there. Anyway.
It doesn't make a difference. You're still not I don't care. We've always, since Kyle and John have been here, name a running quarterback that has not had a good game against us.
I mean, I want to see with Wilkes. With the first
honestly that's going to be my question mark for the season. What does the defense look like under Steve Wilkes? That's going to be the question mark. Will it stay at the top? Will it fall?
This preseason shit don't matter because we're not playing with a full fucking.
I'm hoping I hope he changes his ways and actually be on the sideline.
There's no adjustments in preseason, bro, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not. I'm not basing it off of preseason. I'm just saying this is a brand new defensive coordinator, though he's still going to run a 4-3.
He's not brand
new, and we don't know what he's going to do.
I do like the idea that they put Lenore and Nickel, and they put Ambry on the outside. That's good. Mm-hmm. I love that.
No, I don't like Ambry on the outside. He ain't shown me enough to be to warrant that. No, I'd rather have Demo and Mooney on the outside and throw Sam in the slot. No, Ambry got to work his way back. I
think he'd be fine one-on-one.
No, he wouldn't.
He's been looking better.
He's been looking better, but that ain't enough.
Yeah.
He was just fine covering freaking star receivers his rookie season. So.
And what I'll tell you this: what did he say at the podium? He was feeling himself.
Yeah.
He wasn't himself. So now he's probably getting back to himself. And that's what happens when you get a little too ahead of yourself in general. I know there's a lot of self in there.
But he has the ability to be a very good corner.
He does, but I just think that right now, I'm not putting him on the field over Diamador Lenore.
No, but if you have them both on the field, I like that. I don't have a problem with them both being on the field.
I still want to see what's his name, Luther or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Darrell Luther Jr. Yeah.
Like
I want to see what he's about.
just because we're gonna run a man coverage defense. That's Ambry Thomas's wheelhouse. He sucks. He just can't cover in the zone for shit.
He's not a zone guy though.
But if you put Lenore,
that's what hurts is when you put somebody in a system that they're not supposed to be in, and you watch them like flounder. It sucks because you know the person has talent, but he's more of a man corner.
That's why we're going to run a man coverage defense this year, so he might play pretty well and might be able to earn a spot. And then like Lenore, I like Lenore in the slot because I think it gives Lenore more of a chance to play freely and get more interceptions.
Yeah.
Because in the slot, you can actually get away with playing a little bit of zone in a man coverage defense, and it gives him some chance to roam around with some freedom. And I think he can undercut some balls and get some more picks. So I actually like Lenore possibly playing in the slot sometimes because I think he'll get more interceptions in the slot than he will on the outside.
Yeah. Where do you see Jair Brown fitting in?
Well, I don't know. He'll probably not start. He'll probably because it'll be Hufanga and Gibson. But I'm sure Brown will get some playing time here and there. But I also think we'll run three safeties at times.
Yeah. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty of basically getting cutting players to hit the 53-man roster. Who do you guys see that is going to be making the team, and who's not making the team? You think?
Isaiah Oliver better go.
Yeah.
He's been looking bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah,
he's gonna leave and open that spot for Thomas, and then they're.
Well, like he was a Wilkes guy. Like Wilkes personally wanted him, brought him in. He ain't looked that great. He never looked that good when he was in Atlanta. To be honest,
nope.
There was nothing about him that stood out. But sometimes, as coaches, you strike out on a player. And it just kind of happens. We all know. Look at what Kyle has done with every running back he's drafted. They've all been failures.
Now there's going to be dead money if we cut him, so it'll be cheaper to keep him than to let him go.
But
as much money as we paying to these people and ain't doing shit, we still paying Trey Sermon.
We're probably going to rotate.
No
we're probably going to rotate the corners. I bet you quite a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if. We are going to run a 4-3. I wouldn't be surprised if at times we see Brown play in the linebacker spot as a hybrid safety.
Oh, kind of like
in this defense. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Like Huff and Brown on the field at the same time. I kind of like that.
I honestly see Brown. I see him if he continues his play and he continues to progress. I could see him possibly unseating Gibson. Possibly,
it's going to be Gibson's that good veteran presence back there, and he played really good last year, so we'll see. I mean, he's kind of getting old, so we'll see if he has the same season he did last year. That'll probably depend on whether or not we see Brown sooner too.
West Coast Kings, what are you talking about there, David? I don't even know what he means. Oh, unless he talking about us as the 49ers. I mean, shit, we doing great.
He's talking about us, but that could be.
I don't know who the Facebook user is, but I don't know why you like Trey Sermon. He ain't worth much.
Okay, so speaking of running backs, how did you feel how Mason did and TDP?
Mason's a fucking tank. TDP is ass. Mason's a tank. I want it to be Mitchell, CMC, and Mason. I don't want to see TDP on the fucking field. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's another high pick that didn't work out, and I don't want to fucking see him.
Kyle don't need to draft another running back the whole time he's here.
Exactly.
If I'm John Lynch and Kyle says, John, we're gonna draft a running back. No, the fuck we're not.
Unless it's the fourth round.
Get out of here with that. If you draft another running back, I'm gonna draft a quarterback.
If it's the last three rounds. Dion, if it's the final 3 rounds, I'm fine with it. Because we got Elijah Mitchell.
Undrafted.
We got Elijah Mitchell in round 6.
No.
And he's always hurt.
Hello.
He's still good.
He ain't good. He ain't never on the field. How you gonna be good? You ain't doing nothing watching from the sidelines.
Hey, here's your answer.
Tell him, Dion.
I already said, Kyle, running back, draft. No. That's it. You get bitch slapped when you ask me to draft another running back that you are not going to put on this squad that's actually going to go on the field and pay dividends. You do better with UDFAs than you do with drafted running backs. This is facts. Kyle, stay away from the running backs. Because as great as you say Elijah Mitchell is, and we all know when he's on the field he is, it's fantastic. Honestly, you love to see a dude who averages 6 yards a fucking carry. Here's the problem. He ain't never on the field to average 6 yards a fucking carry. So I have no aspirations of wanting him to waste another fucking pick. When we make our money in the late rounds anyway. Another pick on a goddamn running back. That's stupid.
I'm sorry, crazy guy.
I feel bad for you, bro. So bad.
If Mitchell isn't healthy this season, I still like Mason as the number 2 if Mitchell's not healthy, because Mason he doesn't go down on first contact. He runs like an absolute tank.
Yeah, he run like
I like him. I like him in the red zone.
He runs like AP from back in the day.
I think he's
angry.
I know. I think he can complement CMC just fine. I think he can be running up the middle between the tackles when we need it. I really want to see him get a chance to run the ball like an actual like part of the game that actually matters, not in like when we have a lead and he's getting some extra time, because I want to see him on a power run behind Trent Williams, and I want to see what the fuck happens when those two are running downhill together. You know what I mean? Like I want to see more of that. I want to see Trent Williams going, and I want to see Mason up behind him on his ass. And then
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's unfortunate for any defender. First of all, I don't want to see that big ass silverback coming my way trying to move me. I'm moving on my own. I'm making a business decision not to be posterized or to be put on SportsCenter as a fucking fucking speed bump in Trent Williams' way. I have no aspirations of doing that if I'm a defensive back and or a linebacker. So, I mean, this man handles 300-pound grown men week in and week out. What the fuck does my little 200-pound ass have? What business do I have running at that guy as if I'm going to stop him? I mean, you can't even chop Trent Williams. He that damn big. Have you ever seen his workout videos? His athleticism is just freakish for somebody that goddamn big.
Imagine getting those, Jordan Mason and freaking those two. Imagine getting those two out in the open, dude. Just you got to get through Williams and then try to tackle freaking. Mason.
Yeah, because if you tell you right now, putting Trent Williams as your lead blocker is unfair to anybody. Any defender, you see that big motherfucker coming, you already know. I'm trying to use my agility and speed to get around him. Like, if you are running that ball at Trent Williams, it's extremely rare that a defensive lineman actually gets the best of him. And then when you're playing, and practicing against Nick Bosa all the time, and you're picking his brain on how he beat you, and he's picking your brain on how you beat him, it only makes you better. Coletto was good. He does look good. I think we found a perfect replacement for Juice. Because it does. I'm sorry. The money we're paying Juice doesn't make sense. It does not. I'm sorry. We giving that man money per year, and we don't even utilize him. That's stupid.
I think we'll utilize him more this year. I think we'll utilize him more this year.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna. This is why I started to think that we were paying George Kittle too much money until him and Brock Purdy magically connected and he caught fire. At the end of the day, I'm not going to pay you. Like, if you're sitting here blocking, that's fucking stupid. I'm not going to pay you $15-16 million a year to block. That's dumb.
That tight end at Oklahoma is going to catch fire, though, this year, even as a rookie.
Who?
With Purdy, with the tight end at Oklahoma.
Braden Willis?
He looked good. He's looked good.
Shout out Cameron Latu for actually catching some footballs.
Did
a lot better than he did last game.
Willis looks good. He's running his routes look good. He's getting open.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to be a really, really good steal, late round steal, to pair with Kittle. I think he's going to be utilized a lot because I think Purdy's going to utilize the tight ends a lot. And if he can learn to be sneaky through the backfield like Kittle. Because I don't mind Latu, but he's too fucking shaky for me.
Kittle wasn't badass with Jimmy G. Kittle was badass with everybody and their mama. It don't matter who playing quarterback.
Kittle did better.
Be able to play.
Kittle did better with the backup quarterbacks than Jimmy G.
That's what I'm saying. Like it don't matter who the quarterback is. If you're targeting him, he has a very high percentage of catching the football and doing something with it. Like Kittle is an amazing pass catcher. He just has to be used as such. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't say that anybody else, I mean, yes, he had a couple of things with Jimmy Garoppolo. It's cool, but I'm not going to say that Jimmy made him because he actually did better with all the backups than he did with Jimmy.
Yep.
That's where I think that record-setting season that he had that with, I think, with Nick Mullins and C.J. Beathard. So it doesn't matter. He's always good, But
the way our offense is set up too is, regardless who's playing tight end, they're going to sneak through the backfield a lot. Like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to worry about. If you go run 4 receivers and a tight end, you're running 5 wide, or you still have Kittle coming off the line. Say you have Debo, Ayuk, Bell, and Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to worry about all of them and have to worry about Kittle or Willis? They're going to – and Purdy's going to find them, and they sneak through. Purdy's going to find them. He processes the field so fucking fast. He's going to find the open tight ends all the time, especially in the red zone, dude. Tight ends are going to be so killer with his offense in the red zone this year because his receivers are so fucking good.
Yeah.
So good.
We ain't never had no 4,000-yard season.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I need you to go do your research. Jimmy Garoppolo has never eclipsed 4,000 yards ever.
Has he even gotten 2,000?
He's always been in between 2 to 3 since he was with us. He's never gotten to 4. I don't know what you've been watching or what you've been reading, or maybe you just find it funny, but it is what it is. Win. Put up the stats.
It's probably Beto.
Explain it. Because there isn't one.
Hey, I was gonna ask you guys, how do you guys feel about Latu, and do you think he's making the team?
He's shaky, but
I mean, having the cup as Dave McKnight put up there, 3 catches, 46 yards, and a TD, that helps. It definitely helps. But I think that
unless they brought him in to block, because
I think so.
He's
better than Cross.
He's a big body,
and he would have made that block in the playoff game probably.
Yeah,
so it makes sense to have him as a tight end, as a big body on the end to make an extra block, because he probably would be better at that than some of the other tight ends we have.
Yeah, that's a good comment right there, Roberto. I agree with you 100% on that. Debo and Ayuk will be drawing a lot of attention. I'm telling you right now, man. Brandon Ayuk is back is in for at least 1,000 to a 1,500 yard season and double-digit touchdowns.
See,
that young man is on a war path, and I'm telling you right now, you DBs keep sleeping on Brandon Ayuk if you want to. He gonna wake your ass up real fucking quick.
What I find interesting is how it's gonna work. Are we gonna run 4 receivers, 3 receivers? Because Jennings is a fucking dog, and he's still the fucking number 3 for me.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
as good as Bell's doing, Jennings is still the fucking man.
I'm worried about that. I'm actually worried that Jennings may take a step back.
I don't think so because he's way too clutch.
He's clutch. He's clutching the motherfucker. I love him, and I don't want that to happen.
And third down in the red zone, he's too clutch.
known. Ronnie Bell is really making himself known, man.
So,
hold on, let me answer throwback.
Hold on, real quick. With Ronnie Bell making himself known, do you see Danny Gray possibly not making the team?
Yeah, of course.
We don't need Danny Gray. What do we?
Yeah, he hasn't done anything, and I keep telling everybody, Danny Gray is obsolete if Trey Lance ain't on the field. Danny Gray was brought in for one reason and one reason only: take top off defense. We saw that one time, and I was a witness. That was it. Nothing else.
You guys got to think, if Purdy is a starter for a long time, eventually we can do that. Like,
what do you mean eventually? You don't. No.
Arm strength can be improved. Hold on.
You have it or you don't.
Arm strength can be improved upon, so you can eventually throw it deeper. Brady couldn't throw fucking what the throws he was throwing to Moss. He could not throw when he came into the league.
So with the repaired UCL, arm strength can be no.
All arm strength can't, dude. Tom Brady could not throw the ball as far as he could when he's throwing to Randy Moss those touchdowns when he first came into the league.
Yeah, that's when he first came in the league, but he didn't have a ripped UCL either.
But dude, it's healed now, and now you can strengthen it and have to fucking throw the ball farther.
I don't have faith that he's gonna get that much stronger. I honestly feel like it is what it is. Christian, that's a question for you.
This one's for you.
Yeah, dude, he fucking burns Trayvon Diggs every time. I mean, Trayvon Diggs can't cover him for shit. What corner can actually cover Ayuk? None of them can cover Ayuk.
Y'all remember that whip route? Oh my god, it was disgusting. Brandon Ayuk killed in that whip route.
The one that Jimmy didn't throw to him?
I think, yeah.
The one in the end zone where
he was wide
open. Bro, not one corner in this league can cover Ayuk. He's the best. He's at this point, I think he's the best route runner. I mean, you got Devontae Adams too, but fuck.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Ayuk's right there.
Best wide receiver in the league is Justin Jefferson, and the reason that Devontae Adams slides to number 2 is because of the quarterback he has now.
That's fair, but Jefferson's not known for his insane route running. That would be Devontae Adams, and then I would say Ayuk. Ayuk's his whole game is wide open because he breaks everybody's ankles. His side to side freaking cuts, dude, to get it to break. Oh, when he
hey, look, I'm not even lying to you. This is why I said if Aiden O'Connell continues to look as good as he does, you don't have to worry, Raider fans. He'll continue to play.
He already has better ball placement than Jimmy.
If you watched anything that we have put out as 49er content creators year in and year out, what happened? What is a guarantee with Jimmy Garoppolo every year? He's gonna get hurt at some point. Although, even though I don't care, I wouldn't wear your jersey, Beto, because I'm not gonna support Brock Purdy like that. I have to say that is a fire ass jersey.
You can't support Brock Purdy if he's our starting quarterback.
I'm not gonna buy a jersey for him. I won't.
If he wins you a Super Bowl,
it's a pretty cool. No, it's a pretty clean. It's a pretty clean jersey, though, huh?
No, the jersey is fire. Jersey is straight fire. But I honestly,
you're telling me you wouldn't want a jersey of the quarterback.
I got McCaffrey in the same jersey, so don't worry.
If Brock Purdy gave me that jersey from like one of his games, I'd take it. But I'm not going to purchase one.
I didn't purchase. I didn't get it for free. So.
Oh shit! I ain't mad at you.
No,
I ain't mad at you at all.
I sell them, so I.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I have every player, whether. Mm-hmm. Like Trey Lance, I use it to use it outside for barbecue. I use it to.
See, look this dude right here, man. He just come on being so disrespectful. Don't do that to Trey Lance.
I'm messing around.
Okay, first of all, that was not Tommy John. He had a UCL repair surgery and there was a brace put in his arm, so he did not have Tommy John. No, and I know all about Tommy John and what it does. Some pitchers literally preemptively get Tommy John surgery because of how much better it makes you. But that was not Tommy John. He had a UCL brace. But what Christian was saying was that he believes that his arm strength is going to get better. I believe his arm strength is what it is. I think Brock is a maximum 40-yard kind of guy. And that's accuracy. Anything over 40, I think is going to be a toss-up. It may or may not work. Jimmy wasn't a deep ball thrower. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So, well, then you purchased a great jersey because Frank Gore is amazing. Mm-hmm. That is not Tommy John surgery. What do y'all take? Do y'all know what a UCL repair is? That's not Tommy John. Tommy John is not a brace. That is a full-on surgery. There is no brace. They go in, they repair shit, they clean it up, and then they move on. Does somebody need me to give like a more in-depth explanation? It is not Tommy John. Facebook user, I need you to stop with the Jimmy love. He's gone. You love him so much, go be a Raider fan. No one like Jimmy Garoppolo. No one.
Wow.
You watched him in Eastern. Well, good for you. Congratulations. You wasted your time watching a worthless quarterback who will never win a Super Bowl because he can't stay healthy and he disappears when the lights are on in the playoffs.
Are we talking about Trey?
No, we're talking about
Jimmy's a poor man's. Hey, Dion, he's a poor man's Kirk Cousins.
I'm messing around.
I know he is. He just fucking with me. He knows he
you should follow the text that Beto sent me after the game.
Dion, Jimmy Garoppolo is your poor man's
Jimmy
Kirk
sucks,
Cousins.
bro.
He's your poor man's Kirk Cousins.
Shit. Well, I tell you right now, I need this season to be a success. Period. Just because I don't want him here.
Oh, Cousins.
Yes, I do not. I swear, I'm telling you right now, it is super hard for me not to watch 49er football. But I have no aspirations of Kirk Cousins coming here and disappearing in the fucking playoffs.
Me neither, bro.
I'm sorry, dude does not show up. A lot of people were like, man, have you seen the little quarterback sting on Netflix? Listen to me. Kirk Cousins is a fantastic human being. Great person. I can't count on him when the lights is on.
Yeah, nothing against him as a person, but
he don't show up. When it's playoffs, he don't show up. That's the time I need you to show up, if any. Eli Manning, let me tell you this. Eli and Peyton are the perfect opposites.
Yeah.
Peyton was a fantastic fucking regular season quarterback. You knew you were going to the playoffs with that man every year after his first year, obviously. Eli, you ain't know if he was going to the playoffs. But when you got there, you could count on getting the ring. It's just how it works. And I would rather have Eli than Peyton. And the reason
you knock yourself in the head right there.
I'm telling you right now.
Dude, Peyton with our defense, fuck.
He
proved.
Eli had about 7 Super Bowls fucking around with Peyton Manning. Yeah, that would have been it. So my thing is, when I look at the quarterback, I'm looking at them as a whole. And number one, I need to see what you have done in the playoffs. And I'm sorry, Kirk Cousins has come up short on a consistent basis.
That I agree.
Excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, he didn't have this, he didn't know. Fuck you and fuck that. He had a tight end. He had Justin Jefferson. And he had Dalvin fucking Cook for several years.
How do you know you had a tight end?
I have won more playoff games.
How'd you know you had a tight end?
Thank you. That is actually very correct. If you look up mid in the dictionary, you'll see Jimmy Garoppolo's pick.
Wow.
Porn star Jimmy. That's what it says in the dictionary.
Purdy is our guy. All right. I've never disputed that. No one can tell you that.
Since we haven't talked about,
he looked good too.
Yeah, he looked good.
How do you guys think he looked?
I still love.
Hold
on. I still love how quick Purdy can change his the motion of his body to make quick throws. Like he's running to his left, and he it's so quick and fluid when he's got to change direction and make that, like that throw he made to Debo. The fact that he can do that quick little hop step and change his direction and make the throw really quick. Like also, you can't teach that shit. It's
his athleticism is unright. I give Purdy a lot of credit. People don't know that kid is crazy athletic. Like he's got some moves. He can get the fuck out of some situations. I'll give him that much. But I want y'all to just do me a favor and go to who is this? Luft Krieger? I don't know what that means.
No, that's my boy Dave.
But put his comment up.
This one.
This is a Vikings fan, people.
He don't like Kirk Cousins. He hates him.
Don't get Dion going. Come on.
I'm not. I'm just saying this is a Vikings fan. So you can't tell me that I'm wrong from a guy who watches the team.
No, he don't want Kirk Cousins.
$84 million, and what'd you get out of it?
Nothing. An exit in the first round of the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Against the Giants.
Yeah,
like you said, he can't shine.
Who was the last decent quarterback they had? Dante Culpepper.
Yes, actually, that's very true. You are not lying. Since Dante Culpepper, they have not had a decent quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater didn't work out. John David Booty didn't work out.
Wait.
Christian Ponder.
Christian Ponder didn't work out. Yeah.
What year was Culpepper?
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Was it after Favre or before Favre?
That was in the 2000s.
No.
That was after. That was
after, way after Favre. Way after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. Culpepper was.
Culpepper was there before Favre.
Before
Favre. No, after.
Favre. No.
Was he?
No.
He was before.
Yes. No.
He retired when he.
I gotta look it up. Hold
on. When he left.
I really gotta look it up.
After he left the Vikings, that's when Favre came and played that one season with the Vikings.
Yeah, that's why I said Culpepper was before Favre.
Yes.
He played with was he?
He played with Randy Moss.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he made Randy Moss.
And you know what?
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking far with the Green Bay Packers. I'm not thinking far with the Vikings.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. I was gonna say, Luff right here. He told us.
Culpepper had that fucking beast of an arm, dude. And
oh my god, he had a cannon.
You could not tackle him.
No. Cole,
dude, he'd be throwing at 60 yards with 2 guys on his legs, dude.
Culpepper was Roethlisberger before Roethlisberger.
Yes, he was.
But not as good.
Dude, I loved Culpepper, dude. He's awesome.
No, so did I. But
he's fun to watch.
Big Ben is a way better quarterback, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think he saw the field better. Big Ben, better processor.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I gotta address this. Kyle, I'm gonna need you, as these young kids say, stop with the cap. In your interview a couple weeks ago, you said some of the dumbest shit that I never heard come out of your mouth, and you said some stupid shit, but this took the cake. Don't you ever in your life fathom the thought of putting Steve Young and Jimmy Garoppolo in the same fucking sentence. Those are 2 completely different quarterbacks. Aside from the fact that one is a lefty and one's a righty, Steve Young had that it factor. Steve Young could do shit that Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't even dream of.
Steve in today's NFL, my God.
He would be, oh my God, he would destroy.
You're not allowed to hit him when you're not allowed to hit him. Oh my God.
I didn't know he said that, but that is a stupid remark.
That's a dumbass remark, man. Like, don't say shit like that.
See, I was ready to defend Kyle against you, but when you said that, I'm like, no, I can't defend him.
Yeah, no, because that's my thing. Like, that was stupid. Compare our greats, you got to put it up against somebody who really has a resume to do that with, and you can't do that with Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't care what little records he did or how much faster he got to 10,000 yards than Joe Montana or what. I don't care, but it's not. No, Jimmy ain't shit.
No, if you want to bring up like Lamar Jackson or you want to bring up Patrick Mahomes, we're talking. But you want to bring Jimmy Garoppolo, give me a break, bro.
If we had Mahomes and they were saying that, I would probably agree. You know why? Because we probably have several Super Bowls. I think Mahomes in this system from day one would have been a star.
Yeah. Well, if you ask me, Mahomes is not a better quarterback than Steve Young, anyways.
No, he's not.
No, I never said that.
Because and I'm not trying to take away from the player Mahomes is, but Mahomes
he's referring about Super Bowls right now.
Mahomes' whole game is this: throw the ball, fucking backyard football, Madden, throw the ball.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know, but I know it does, but that doesn't make. Freaking Steve Young would stand in the pocket and dissect your fucking ass.
When it's all said and done.
And then and then if it closed in, he was escaping like a magician and fucking running.
Listen, when it's all said and done, Patrick Mahomes would be the best quarterback to ever play the football.
He might be. He could.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Beto, it can't happen because eventually his athleticism will slow down and he will not be the same quarterback.
But by that time, he'll be throwing the ball from the pocket.
I think if you take away that part of his game, he's not the same quarterback. I really don't.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see. But I think he's.
I could be wrong.
What he's done since he came into as a starter is, I mean, look at his resume, bro. He threw over 50 touchdowns.
No, I know.
How many yards?
I agree.
5,000 yards. He's been to 3 NFC championship games.
He's benefited big time off of Andy Reid and the way that offense is
set
up. But I do think
Francisco, look, first of all, you told me to leave Coach Shanahan alone. It's his opinion, and I must respect that.
Wow.
I don't got to respect Shanahan for shit, okay? Till he bring me a Lombardi, he can kiss my motherfucking ass. And that's just facts. I do not care. You bring me a Lombardi, I'll give you some respect, okay? Just because he gave an opinion don't mean it's a good one. I am so sorry, but Kyle Shanahan has made some really boneheaded fucking decisions. And I'm one of the very few people that will address it and call him out. Everyone else, with a lot of people out there, want to dick ride Kyle Shanahan and not talk about the things that he does. No one is above reproach in this organization. I will give it to anyone.
Not even the owner.
I gave it to Trey Lance that first preseason. Hey, you look like shit. I don't know what the fuck you was doing. JT O'Sullivan, fantastic breakdown. showing you, hey, you got wide open receivers. I don't know why the fuck you ain't pulling the trigger, but you better get it together. But what I can say is, I will get on Kyle every time he says something like that, strictly based on the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo ain't got the resume to be compared to anybody. He's not done anything in the league. And his 2 Super Bowl rings, mind you, were sitting on the fucking bench. So I can't sit up there and give Kyle a pass for saying some egregious shit like that. Kyle don't deserve that fucking that kind of a pass. He ain't done nothing. He been to 2 Super Bowls and lost both of them. He's been to 2 straight NFC championships and lost both of them. I don't care what happened. I don't care that this happened or that a UCL got ripped. It doesn't make a difference. Kyle has not delivered.
No.
And until he delivers.
He delivers every year, bro. I disagree.
No, he
I'm
does
sorry.
not. He delivers.
Super Bowls don't mean shit. It's nice to have, but are you contending every game, every year? You're winning more than 10 games. It's funner to watch. I don't want to watch a goddamn team that only wins 4 games a year. I want a Super Bowl, but how many good coaches out there, like Buffalo, the old coach, he never won a Super Bowl. You're going to tell me he's not a good coach?
It's a Hall of Fame coach.
You're going to tell me he's not a good coach? You're going to tell me, yeah, Mark Levy, thank you. There's so many coaches that are out there that have not won a Super Bowl, but have been freaking good. Scheimer, whatever his name is, with the Chargers and then Kansas City. Yeah, great coach. Never won a Super Bowl. Super Bowls are nice.
To me, I'm sorry. I can't. Kyle will get great from me when he delivers that 6 Lombardi.
Fair enough. That's fair. I respect you.
Until then, he's all right.
That's your opinion, and I respect it. I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
I don't like – my number one thing is I don't need him to go from Kyle Shanahan to Kyle Reed. I keep saying this. I do not want to be fucking competitive. I want a Super Bowl.
But how do you get a Super Bowl if you're not competitive?
Listen to me. I'm about to explain it to you.
All right, go ahead.
Year in and year out is fan-fucking-tastic. But at the end of the day, if all you can do is compete but never get over the hump, what are you doing it for?
Sometimes you need fucking luck.
Yeah. Try dropping the ball. That was luck. That was bad luck for us.
I'm gonna tell you
honestly,
right now.
Honestly, we didn't have
a coach to get his head out of his ass several years ago in 2019.
Even in the Super Bowl we lost, we didn't have the luck that you sometimes need.
No, but why? Okay, look like this.
That play that changed the whole game was bullshit to begin with and complete unlucky.
Obviously, it was.
There's multiple reasons why that play.
I guess Kansas City. It was all the grabbing and holding that was not called. How is that on Kyle?
There was a lot of that.
We went away from the run.
That
at the end of the day, going away from why on earth all that? And I will live and die on this hill. Why on God's green earth would you come to the podium and have the audacity, the unmitigated gall, to quote Stephen A. Smith, that you were comfortable against Patrick motherfucking Mahomes?
Because look what we just did to the quarterback who was at that time way fucking better than him the week before.
I think that was more to build confidence of his defensive coordinator, if anything else.
Lefty, let me ask you a question. What happened to Patrick Mahomes all 2019 in the playoffs?
Okay, but he didn't.
No. What happened?
He didn't play. He didn't play a defense at our caliber. That's why. Leading up to that Super Bowl, our defense was the best defense he played, and our defense beat the living shit out of him until he got a little bit of help towards the end of the game.
He got
a little bit of help, so the game broke open. When he got a little bit of help.
Let me refresh your memory since you want to gloss over this shit. Every playoff game before Patrick Mahomes played in the Super Bowl, he was losing. Everyone. You could go back and look at it.
Okay.
Every fucking game.
What about against Tampa Bay? What about Tampa Bay?
But no,
he whooped his ass.
He lost. But what I'm telling you is but I'm saying in 2019, I'm talking about when we played him. I'm not talking about the other stuff. What I'm saying is in 2019, Patrick Mahomes got his ass handed to him in every playoff game he was playing. And you know what happened? He turned it around and found a way to fucking win. So why on God's green earth would you, as a head coach, as cerebral as you are, as smart as you are, and this offensive genius that you are, why the fuck would you get comfortable against a guy who's been living on comebacks the whole goddamn playoff season?
He wasn't comfortable on his own. He got help.
Yeah.
Why would you? No, I'm not doing that for Kyle. Y'all keep making excuses for this dude.
No,
at the end of the day,
Kyle for not running the ball.
Jimmy Garoppolo's hands.
I blame Kyle for not running the ball. I blame Kyle for not running the ball. But I also blame the referees for fucking that game and handing it to
Not only that, but that one pass to Hill, that it was a blown coverage by Jimmy.
That's the play I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
should have been a sack, and Bosa was held 3 separate times on the same fucking play.
Yes,
that's very true. But what you do is, as a head coach, you know what you do? You know what you do as a head coach? You possibly get yourself thrown out of the game, yelling at these fucking refs, going, "Hey man, 97 been held a lot, and you motherfuckers are blind out here. Get your shit together."
But it's Patrick Mahomes. It was Patrick Mahomes or Jimmy.
I don't give a fuck if it was Joe Montana on the other side playing for the Chiefs.
No. Listen. Let me make a point here. The reason why there were not that many calls against Tampa, because Patrick Mahomes, as good as he is, he was playing against the GOAT, Tom Brady. They're not going to call it on Tom Brady. But who in the hell is Jimmy G? They don't give a shit about Jimmy, so they called everything on Patrick Mahomes. And if that play would have been not called as a whole, we would have won that game. You would have been talking differently about Kyle today.
We would have won that game if
they called that hold. Yes.
It would have either been a sack. It would have either been a sack and 4th down and 25, or it would have been a fucking 3rd down and
yes,
the 3rd down and 30. It was 30-13.
Remember,
down 25.
Hold Kyle to a standard. I'm not saying you shouldn't, Dion. You should. He does. He is egoistic, but he's a damn good coach, bro. I don't care what people can just argue with me all they want. I know we haven't won a Super Bowl, but he took over a team first time, and the first 2 years you don't count because he was rebuilding that shit from scratch.
No, I'm counting the first 2 years. I am.
No, you don't.
You know why? Because he fucked it up. He fucked up from the beginning. So I'm not giving him that pass. You know what Kyle did? Kyle did exactly what the fuck.
No, he didn't.
Have done.
You see the roster?
Got a quarterback.
Dion. You wanted him to get a quarterback and then do the same thing that we did to Alex Smith. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
Why? Okay,
it would have been Alex Smith all over again.
Let's
a shit ass team with a decent quarterback.
Let's bring that back. Let me tell you this,
Christian.
Let me tell you this, Christian. You know what happened to Alex Smith? A different coordinator every single year.
Because the team was ass cheeks every single year.
Let me tell you this. That was that situation. We gave Kyle a 6-year deal. And John Lynch. But listen,
doesn't mean they don't change coordinators.
Listen to my reasoning. Jed York married himself to that GM and that head coach. Did he not?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, that new quarterback that he should have picked would not have had the same situation that Alex Smith had. He would not have had a new offensive coordinator every single year. The only thing that possibly would have changed may have been his quarterback coach. And that's only because Kyle seems to get everybody a fucking job, no matter where they go. I will give him that much credit. Now, if there's anything
as bad as those teams were,
hold on, Christian.
Quarterback's confidence could have been easily shot.
Yes.
And the only reason Alex Smith ever came back and had a career is because Jim Harbaugh is the quarterback whisperer and brought his confidence back. There's only certain guys that can do that. Bringing a quarterback's confidence back.
The first 2 years of his career off as a head coach. We're all right with that? No, I'm not okay with that.
Listen. There's a chance that
you waited on a fucking punk ass quarterback that wasn't gonna be here.
It's our turn now, bro. Come on. Listen, Patrick Mahomes probably would not be the Patrick Mahomes as he is today if he would have came to this offense back in 2017. It wouldn't be. Our team was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson wouldn't be as good as he did with this team because this team was trash. They wanted to build it from the defense up. So by the time we did get a quarterback, we will have a team. We have a great roster. What Kyle has screwed up is he hasn't got a quarterback, and that hurts us. But we're in contention every year without a quarterback. What other team makes it to the NFC Championship game year after year without a goddamn quarterback? It's because of the roster that we have that they built and the culture they built in San Francisco.
You can't do that in 2 years.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can't do that in 2 years. You gotta build a team, which they did, and then the next 4 years he's been to what? 3 NFC championships and 1 Super Bowl appearance. Now, give it. We didn't win it, but we got there.
And who did
The Cowboys haven't been there for years. We're not even to a championship game.
Who did those bad 2 years land us? By the way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we got one player
Nick
that
Bosa.
we're not that isn't even here.
What happened in his rookie season?
But he's going to be here, you know.
We went to the Super Bowl. We got a freaking franchise-changing player because of it, and continue to build a roster.
I understand you wanted a quarterback, Dion. I understand that.
No coach can just come in into a shit show and just automatically win right away.
He didn't automatically win.
I said
he did not automatically win.
Dion, I said no coach can come and win automatically in a team. They need time. That's not how it works.
Not everybody can do what McVay did with the Rams. He took over a good team. Just like Harbaugh took over a good team.
Is there not a standard that when you go to a new team as a head coach, if there is not a quarterback in place, do you not draft a quarterback to start your franchise with?
And how often has it actually worked, Dion?
Yeah.
Is it not the standard?
You tell me how many times it's actually worked.
Yeah, name me 3 quarterbacks that have worked.
50% of quarterbacks out of the first round work. 75% of the quarterbacks that get drafted don't work. 50% of them don't work in the first round. So who cares if it's a standard? It fucking doesn't mean a goddamn thing if it's a standard. It doesn't work half the time.
It doesn't.
Just because it's a standard doesn't mean it's fucking true.
And nothing has worked. Nothing has worked up till now. We still don't have a ring.
Just because
the stigma, sitting here being competitive,
example.
Everybody seems to be comfortable with, and I'm the only person that wants a fucking party around here.
Perfect example. Just because a standard exists that black quarterbacks fucking are only athletic and not smart doesn't mean it's true.
Okay,
that's a good point.
No, hold on. You see this right here? This is what I'm gonna tell you, Roberto. So we supposed to suffer in purgatory for as long as we have suffered in purgatory?
How are we suffering? We're winning games.
We're not winning Lombardi's playoff games. It does matter. That's the only reason you play the fucking game. It's not our goal to win Lombardi's a year before.
You gotta be in the dance to win.
We all want to win a Super Bowl, but when it comes to football, luck matters. We got unlucky against the Rams.
I understand you want a Super Bowl.
We got unlucky against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We got unlucky.
I want to be irrelevant. I want to be winning every year.
I'm telling you right now.
Look how unlucky we were last year.
Okay, and once again, Kyle Reed, you can be relevant all you want.
But Kyle can't control the universe.
Over the fucking hump, you're a waste of space.
It's not his. He can't control the universe. It's not his fault that he had a really good chance to win a Super Bowl this last season, and in the first drive, his quarterback's arm gets.
See, this is where me and Dion disagree. Dion will win a Super Bowl this year and never win one for a while. I'd rather win every year and not win a Super Bowl. I'd rather win every year and not win a Super Bowl, but be contentious than win one Super Bowl like the Rams and freaking another 20 years you don't win shit.
Bro, it's been more than 20 years since we've even seen the fucking Super Bowl.
I know, but
this will literally be 30 fucking years.
Dion.
How many Super Bowls have been won by other teams? How many Super Bowls have been won? Only 35 head coaches have won Super Bowl. You know how hard it is to win a
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl?
His ass in there and make himself 30 fucking
years. At least he's going to get one.
It's just taking longer.
Win. I'm tired of waiting.
We're gonna just have to wait. Dion, you're tired of waiting. You've witnessed fucking 5 Super Bowls. I witnessed 0, so I don't want to hear tired of waiting.
Actually,
okay?
I witnessed 4.
Okay, you witnessed 4.
I would say you were one of us.
0. He has a good point there, Dion.
Me and Brandon.
Yeah.
Me plus Brandon still equals 0.
I completely understand y'all. But if that makes any sense, then you guys should be just as enraged as I am.
We are.
You need luck.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Y'all comfortable with being contenders.
Because if you contend
every year, we're great.
Do you know how many times
if you're a contender, you have a chance.
Dude, you know how many times growing up I had to watch the Niners lose and lose and lose. It's kind of nice to at least get a win and act like we have a chance.
Win, but it's better to get a Lombardi.
All right.
Yeah, but it's still also nice to enjoy winning.
When's the last time you got a 2-14 team win a Super Bowl? Tell me.
You never see a 2-14 team. Win a
Okay,
Super
so you
Bowl.
have to be competitive in order to get a chance to get the Super. You got to win games. You can't be 2-14 and get to the Super Bowl. So you have to be competitive every year to cross the line, bro. And as long as they're 10+ game we win, there's a hope to win it. But if we don't even make the playoffs, we're never going to win a Super Bowl. At least we're making them, bro. We're getting
You
there.
want, you want me to pick my coach? My coach is being maligned in Washington right now because he's too hard on people. Because everybody's fucking
trash. He is trash.
No,
you mean to tell me? Okay, so Andy Reid did everything and Airbnb didn't do shit?
Andy Reid,
yes.
Wow.
No
Andy Reid is a disciple of Bill Walsh, so yes.
Yes. Now that much is very true. I cannot argue.
So Bieniemy, no, I'm sorry, he's not.
At the end of the day, guys,
Kyle actually
not giving Kyle a pass until he brings the Super Bowl Lombardi to this fucking team. If we get it, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable because if we get to the fucking NFC Championship again this year and lose again, and there's no injuries, there's no nothing, I'm gonna look at y'all and go, well, we had a great year.
I'm gonna say this, Dion. I'm gonna say this to defend Kyle in this sense. Hey.
I'm not happy with that.
Hold on.
Fucking NFC Championship.
I'm going to say this to defend Kyle.
Fuck that NFC Championship.
Bill Walsh may have never. Hold on. Bill Walsh may have never.
Relevant team.
Let me say this: as good as a coach Bill Walsh was, he may have never won a Super Bowl if Montana didn't fall into his lap, which Montana did because they drafted him in the 3rd round, but nobody knew he was going to be what he was. He fell into his lap by accident in a way.
Kind of like Patrick Mahomes fell into Andy Reid's lap. Even though they went up and got him,
exactly,
but it still fell into his hat
because it's not an exact science. It just quarterbacks just fall into your lap. Aaron Rodgers fell into the Packers' lap.
It might be Brock Purdy, even though you guys don't think he has an arm or whatever. It might be him.
Tom Brady accidentally fell into the Patriots' lap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just happens. Sometimes the first round picks are Hall of Famers. You know. Elway, Manning, Marino, but look how many first-round picks are trash.
Marino never won a Super Bowl, and he's a Hall of Famer. You got the guy for the Ravens.
Marino's the greatest.
Dilfer won a Super Bowl, and he's trash.
Marino's the greatest thrower of the football ever, and there'll never be anybody that could throw the football as great as Marino.
Who?
Dilfer won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, right? He's a Super Bowl champion quarterback, but he's trash. Who would you rather have, Dan Marino or Dilfer?
Of course,
Dan Marino.
But Dilfer won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
My point is, I'd rather be relevant with a good quarterback, a good team. We don't have the quarterback yet, but we have a good team. I hear you. I want a Super Bowl too, Dion. I'm not saying that I'm settling for just championship. I want a Super Bowl. I want the 6th. But I do know this. As long as you are playing good and you're contending every year, the door might just open. Look at it. Let's name a team that sucks right now. The Bears. What are their chances of winning the Super Bowl this year?
They ain't gonna happen.
But what are the Niners' chances of winning the Super Bowl this year?
Pretty good. We're a lot of favorite.
Why? Because we are a good team. That's what I'm saying. As long as we have a good roster, we have a chance. Now I'm with you. I want to win it, but the Bears fans want to win it too. But I don't give a shit how much they want to win it. They're not a good team. They're not going to even make the playoffs. And if they do, they'll probably bounce.
Yes, Roberto. I hear myself, and I hear myself clearly.
Purdy gives us the best.
I will never back off of the fact that our head coach was stupid enough to put the ball in Jimmy Garoppolo's hands in the second half.
I'll never understand.
Put the ball in that man's hands all throughout the playoffs.
None of us will ever understand that.
This motherfucker
we watched his dad. We watched
game of the year. No, I'm not going to give him a pass.
He's human, bro. He's human. He makes mistakes.
Don't we all? Shanahan is an alien. He's so smart. He's the greatest offensive mind in football that we've had in years.
Look what Harbaugh did.
That don't mean a fucking thing without a Lombardi.
Look what Harbaugh did.
It's
How many they did to us against the Ravens.
Has Kyle blown a Super Bowl lead? How many times?
Twice.
Exactly.
Hey, how many times has a Cowboy coach blown a Super Bowl lead lately?
No.
Thank you. Exactly. At least we're there playing any damn Super Bowl.
Well,
see, exactly,
bro. I give Kyle.
Hold on, Roberto makes a good sense.
No, I give Kyle credit because I said it earlier. He gets people jobs.
That's how you know you have a great coach. Because guess who else has who has the greatest coaching? Guess who has the greatest coaching tree in the history of the league?
Bill
Walsh. It took him how many years to win? 3, 4? Kyle's in year.
Yeah, we're in year 6.
The first 2 years don't count, bro.
First 3 years do count
Now, how did it count? Did they have a team?
because he didn't build one.
I think you
That's
were
his
the
own
receiver
fault.
back then.
He didn't get a
built
quarterback.
Everything we
You
have
have
now
one.
has been built. All
They
our
got
great
rid of
players have been
everybody.
drafted.
They gutted everybody. They only kept 3 players from that old regime, bro.
What,
They built
Jimmy
everybody.
Ward, Armstead, and Defoe?
And no, he was a tight end. He's not there no more. He was a tight end. Saleh.
Oh, Selleck. Yeah. Selleck, you're right.
Yeah,
It
3
is
of them.
Selleck.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it, bro.
Yeah, we
But
built everything from
I do
scratch.
agree with you, Dion. I do agree with you.
All
Dion.
of our best
I
players
wanna win
we've
a Super
drafted.
Bowl.
All I'm gonna tell you is, we don't win another Super Bowl this year. I'm coming back and I'm gonna go. Everybody happy because we were competitive.
Okay, Dion.
We were happy.
But we're also
Competitive.
going to look. We're also going to look and see what led to that. We would have won the
Yes.
Super Bowl this past year.
No,
probably.
because no. You know what happens when you say that? You're giving Kyle another fucking pass.
It's fucking football. That's why.
Yes, tell him. Yes,
It's
bro.
fucking football.
It's not fantasy
You
football.
could
It's
be
not
the
Madden.
best. You could be the best fucking team ever and still not win a Super Bowl. That's how football works.
Buffalo Bills were the best team back then. They didn't win shit. They were
Literally,
going every year.
one of the greatest fucking group of guys ever to play was those
And
Buffalo
every
Bills. And they
position,
didn't
they
win a
went
Super Bowl.
4 years in a row.
4 years
4
in a
years.
row and lost.
Yeah, but that didn't mean they were good.
The Niners were this fucking close to fucking three-peating. The only team to ever do it, and the only team probably ever again to ever do it. And what happened? Fucking Roger Craig fumbled the fucking football.
Bad luck. Yep.
Bad luck.
No, he didn't. Yeah,
Roger Craig
Taylor
fumbled the
knocked it.
football against the
Well,
Giants. The Giants went on to win the Super Bowl.
it got knocked out of his hand, but yeah, he fumbled it.
Hey,
All right.
at the end of the day, I just want a Lombardi,
It's
man.
fucking
And
football.
I'm with Christian.
Fail me
You need-
year in and
you-
year fucking
You
out.
need luck, dude.
You need a good roster.
Football
You need
is
luck.
good.
We have a good
team
roster. We've
and
had a
great
good
luck.
roster for
Now
years.
we need luck. We need
You need
luck.
luck.
Okay, well, luck better fucking find its way to Kyle Shanahan.
Dude,
I
But
agree.
he don't have it.
Dion, we 100%, dude. We were going to win the fucking Super Bowl this past season.
You know why we have bad luck?
100%
It's because
Purdy was
people
going to
hate
win
Kyle.
it, and he tore his arm got torn in half. We were going to win that
Yeah.
fucking Super Bowl.
How does
I
that
firmly
Kyle?
believe it. There's no
Yeah.
defense was unstoppable. We were averaging 35 points a game. Purdy looked great. Tore his arm in half in the first fucking drive.
Yeah,
That's just unluck. That's what I mean. You need luck. You can't have.
we had luck, but we have bad luck. We need good luck.
We could be in the NFC Championship next year, and fucking Ayuk fucking gets hurt, and we're fucked.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's
Bosa gets hurt. Bosa gets hurt.
Is that another excuse for Kyle?
That's not Kyle's
Ayuk got
fault. That's not
hurt
an
so
excuse.
well.
The excuse
No, at
is
the end of the day,
excuse is
Kyle
playing
needs
the
to
game of
figure
fucking
it out
football.
and get a
The
Lombardi
excuse.
in the case to have number 6. Period.
You know how foolish that sounds,
giving him
Leon?
passes, man.
That sounds
That's
so
not
foolish,
his
bro.
fault.
Some passes. I'm not
That
waiting.
sounds-
Dude, if he gets all the way to the freaking NFC Championship games, and then one of his
Dion,
one of
I
his
say
best
this with-
player gets hurt,
I say this with all due respect. Get out of your feelings.
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you're in your feelings, bro. Yeah.
bro.
Oh,
yeah.
no. I'm agreeing. I am, but I'm going to stay in them until there's a Lombardi in the fucking case.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
you
enough.
can't- you can't blame the coach
To
for
watch a head
unluck.
coach continually be competitive, but never bring home the gold.
Oh,
I don't
look at
want
Dion.
that.
Look at this. Look at this,
I need
Dion.
the Braun of coaching.
Read this, Dion. Read this.
That's true. That's true.
There you go. Good thing you're not a Vikings fan, bro. You'll be dead right now.
Yeah.
Dude.
Cardiac arrest.
Bro,
All right.
freaking hold on,
30 years of nothing.
hold on.
But at least we have 5.
Hold on.
How many of the
This
Vikings
is
have?
this is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
No
I'm gonna-
disrespect, Dave. No
This is how I'm
disrespect,
going to
Dave.
talk about luck, right? Andy Reid finally got his Super Bowl because of what? He got lucky.
Patrick Mahomes.
Well,
Yeah,
he
lucky.
got lucky to get Patrick Mahomes. He got lucky that the fucking refs didn't throw some. It was luck, dude. Part of that game and their comeback was luck. They got lucky that some certain place happened and some certain things weren't called and some certain things went a certain way.
They didn't get lucky against Tampa.
No, but he got lucky. He got lucky, and luck finally went his way, and he finally won a Super Bowl. Because why? He is a great coach. He's a Hall of Fame coach, and luck finally came and said, "It's your turn."
But he
Maybe
had
this-
to have a
this-
change of scenery for that
Faith
to
is a
happen.
thing.
Before
Faith
then,
is a thing.
he
And
was
it-
just
when it is-
competitive,
when it is-
and luck never was on his side.
Kyle's good enough coach that when the time
No,
comes,
he's not.
he will win.
No, he's not. Kyle's
Oh
not.
my God. That's so.
Bro, you don't get other
Bring
guys.
me a Lombardi, and I'll start talking about him being good enough. I don't care about competitive.
Mark Levy was a hell of a coach, Hall of Fame coach. He never won a Super Bowl. So you're going to tell me he's not good? He's not a good coach, in your opinion?
You could be Hall of Fame, but that don't mean you that great.
I'm asking you a question. Is he a good coach, yes or no?
Marv Levy would have a Super Bowl if Mark Levy.
You good, not great because he didn't have that Super Bowl.
He's a great coach.
Why though? Because he was unlucky. Why? Because the kicker missed the field goal to win the game.
He would have had at least one if it wasn't a damn kicker. It's luck, bro.
The kicker missed and they lost.
Man, I'm not relying on luck.
You have to.
That is luck.
You have to.
I'm saying I'm not relying on luck with Kyle Shanahan because he obviously has bad luck. Let me tell you this. If you are
how many years Andy had bad luck?
Since Kyle Shanahan's been here, we have been in the top 10 of most injured fucking teams in the league. That is not a lie. That is a fact. That is not me and my feelings. That is truth.
Okay.
So hold on.
So if Kyle wins the Super Bowl, your narrative is going to change. I hope your narrative
my narrative about him will not change.
And Andy Reid,
I will have a little bit more respect for him.
And Andy Reid, look how unlucky. You want to talk about luck? You want to talk about luck?
Competitive shit is for the birds, bro.
Let's talk about luck some more. Andy Reid in his first Super Bowl with the Eagles. The second greatest receiver of all time is playing with a broken fucking leg. And then his quarterback decides to come in out of shape like a fat fuck and can't play as good as he should.
Yep.
Yeah, and not being able to play well enough. And they almost won the game. Had T.O. been healthy, probably would have fucking had 500 yards receiving because he just was an absolute fucking monster in that game and you couldn't cover him with a broken fucking leg. If freaking his quarterback wasn't fucking out of shape and throwing up, they would have fucking blew out that fucking team. They would have blew out the Patriots. But that's luck. That's not his fault. But
this right here, John Gruden. If you're saying John Gruden if you're asking if John Gruden is a great head coach, no, he's not because John Gruden
he's a racist.
He won with Tony Dungy's team. Same way everybody said Harbaugh inherited a great team. So did John Gruden.
Yeah, once he became a racist, he sucks, bro. I don't care.
I'm sorry. Sucks. Yeah, after what I heard, and even though the only thing I give John Gruden is the fact that he was the fall guy for those NFL owners. Everybody knows that. Those owners wasn't taking that L, so they put it on John, and John was like, "Y'all can kiss my ass. I'm still in the league. It is what it is."
But John, he's still racist, though.
Brendan said we got to go. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all know that. It's all love here.
Of course.
Somebody put it in there that this is better than First Take. You know why this is better than First Take? Because we can let it fucking fly. We don't have FCC rules. There isn't anybody in our ear going, "Hey, can you tone it down a bit?"
We're not going to sing Kumbaya.
Thank you. After this, we can all go get a beer and not give a flying fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
We'll probably argue even more.
And argue then.
But we're friends. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll tell you this, guys. If any of y'all to come to Arizona, I will be at the game.
I want to because my buddy that lives out
wants
there
me to come. Look, hey man, come through, bro. I'd love to hang out with you, man.
When is that game? December, right? So
December 17th. My ticket is already purchased. My wife knows I'm going all motherfucking day.
My wife.
You ready?
I might be able to make that. We'll have to see.
All right, go ahead, Brandon. Take us away, man.
All right,
we would have said that Brandon didn't say shit.
I'll let you guys talk. Let you be, man. It don't matter.
He's the moderator. He's the moderator. Holds the papers.
Yeah, right.
No, look, Brandon was like, I was trying.
Hey, but this doesn't work. Hey, this does not work without Brandon.
It does not. Brandon is a very intricate.
100%.
Yes. He's still big, but he still works with it.
And he still got that McDonald's Wi-Fi from the grocery store. We'll never forget it.
All right, so
look at Daddy Gambino.
Thank you for tuning in. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to all our channels. It's on description down below. YouTube.com/Favorite Podcast 49. YouTube.com/Niner Sickness Podcast. YouTube.com/Niner Gang Podcast. Stay tuned. We'll be back to, I don't know if you guys want to preview the next game or not, but if not, then we'll maybe do a post game.
We'll make it work, bro. We'll make it
Yeah, we're
work.
trying to put. Yeah, we can probably do a post.
Let's just start the regular season. Fucking
Okay.
over
Just really
preseason.
quick, this last preseason game is going to be extremely interesting because this will tell us who's going to actually make the squad. Those guys out there that are hitting, those guys out there that are making plays. Hopefully, we see a lot of Brandon Allen. And I mean that with all due respect to the other quarterbacks. But honestly, that fourth game, I don't want Sam Darnold or Trey Lance in at all, only because it's a situation where they could get injured because you got guys trying to make a team.
Yep.
And you don't want to injure your backup at all.
But Trey needs reps, dude. I'd like to just.
I don't know.
All the
If Trey is in, I'd give him about half the first quarter. And I'd get him out of it. It's only because of the hatred and the anger that these guys are playing with to try to make that squad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be merciless.
There was one.
I'm not talking Whitney. Even though
I heard Brock is going to play. They're going to play the starters. According to Mr.
This guy right here. This guy.
There was one.
Only him.
There was one point I didn't make. Because the one point I wanted to make is like having the XFL being the backup to the NFL because each team having because
Dude, that would be nice.
Trey, I would love for Trey to just stay a Niner for a while until he does develop, and even his second contract is with the Niners. But he needs playing time, and if we had this other
kind of like baseball,
we had this other league.
I'm not gonna relegate Trey to the XFL.
But that's what he needs. Because if he's not going to be the starter, you might as well let him get playing time.
I honestly think if somebody believed in Trey Lance enough to make him a starter, I honestly think his first season would probably blow a few people away.
But I think Kyle does. I think it's not that Kyle doesn't believe in him. I think it's that he needs.
We don't have the luxury. Yeah,
and
we don't have the time.
No, we don't. We do not. I'm saying another team take a chance on him. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I think he would be great in Washington.
I think he would be great here. He just needs 2-3 years of playing.
I think he'll be great. I think he'll be great in Minnesota.
Doing that.
He'll be great in Minnesota.
It's not that Kyle's not doing that. It's that we got to win now.
I don't want any team in the NFC West because then you're going to make me because wherever Trey goes, I am going to watch him, and I don't want to watch Cardinal games unless they get their ass whooped by us.
No, he's not one of the Cardinals.
All right, we'll talk about it next week after the game and go from there. So
real quick, all together. Rams suck.
Rams suck. They lick ass crack. They toss salad. These motherfuckers are trash. They are garbage.
Lates. Peace.